You know me, SDMT. Man, check this out. But before we get to it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, man. Big news right here, man. The Rock comes out and supports Biden and Kamala Harris, man. This is huge right here, man. The Rock is the only wrestling hero from my childhood that hasn't let me down. You know, Hulk Hogan came out racist as hell, said he didn't want his daughter with, we know what he said, and then also the Ultimate Warrior also went on a racist rant. So The Rock, I don't think he could let me down. His daddy was black, so you know what I mean. The Rock is on the right side in America of doing things right. A lot of people are over this MAGA BS and them messing up our country and making it a better place for racists. Now, The Rock had to say, my conversation with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as a political independent and centrist. For many years, I voted for Democrats in the past as well as Republicans. In this critical election, I believe that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are the best to lead our country. And as my first ever public presidential endorsement, I proudly endorse them for the presidential office of our United States. This is huge right here, man. Major shout out to The Rock for coming out and, taking a stand and taking a hit, because him picking a side politically will hurt his business. There's so many right wings in his comments going crazy, calling him a sellout and all these crazy things, which is weird, because these white right wings are calling him a sellout when The Rock's father is black and his mom is Samoan, so I don't know who he's selling out, because he's the people's champ and the people are the people of the culture to hate on The Rock, and he is the people's champ, and I love him for taking a stand. This may take a hit to his Under Armour apparel, his shoes, and his tequila, but you can tell that The Rock cares and that, he sees the bigger picture, and he sees that 200,000 Americans lost their life because of someone's negligence and arrogance of this, President Donald Trump, and also him empowering racist right-wing groups to, bring violence to minorities and protesters. So, Kamala Harris also came out, talking about the importance of voting and, for people to try and vote early in this election to make sure everything goes smoothly. Also, them also talking about the importance of, the mail-in votes and voting safety. There's been some news that some right-wing groups may try to intimidate voters, going over that. And then Joe Biden finished with, explaining that if more voters would have voted under 30, there would have been 5 million more votes last election. That could have been critical. So, him just letting the younger people know that, their vote counts and their vote can make a difference in this election, which is huge. It's time for change in America. It's time to get over a lot of this negative BS and a lot of this, right-wing propaganda and agenda and trying to leverage everything to the conservative side, when it's time to be progressive. It's time to get things in line. It's time to, push this racism in the rear view, push forward and push for progress in America for all cultures and all races to be better and to be successful. We all want to live the American dream, and also we want justice for all cultures, all genders, all sexes. We're in America and we want equality. And The Rock is definitely a proponent of that. He comes from a minority family and he understands the struggle of minorities in America. He's now a very wealthy man, but yet he hasn't lost himself, and he's still in touch with those in the community and those of the culture. I respect The Rock. I support The Rock, and I love him endorsing Kamala and Joe Biden. Great decision. I'm out. SDMT!